waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
You will say the most racist, untoward word. That one is just so untoward.
Oh, very untoward of me.
It's quite untoward. That was a bit untoward.
Something untoward.
No, fully untoward.
Very untoward.
That's untoward.
God damn it.
Which, in and of itself, is very untoward. Very untoward.
Untoward. Unfavorable, adverse, or disadvantageous. Unruly, troublesome. Unseemly, improper.
An adjective as well. There were a few untoward comments when I was leaving the room. Okay, here, untoward, inappropriate. Yeah? Okay, not right for the situation. His behaviour was untoward. Okay? Bad behaviour or not the right behaviour.
How untoward of me.
For the situation. Yeah? Okay, untoward.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? You can. Tell me now or I'll start screaming. Hi. Hello, Carrie. Yay. Hello, Iron Wolf. Hello, Drew EM. Hello, Chris Thompson. Welcome to It's an Untoward Wednesday. I'm going to bring Michaelene right in here. You know the deal. Well, the deal is until we're not doing call-ins. This will be a shorter show this evening because dearest Eugene has a different engagement as well. But we're going to have fun anyway. And boy, oh boy, do we have some very untoward things to get to. But once I get back from Florida, I will be there this weekend. And I'm going to work on it. And also I'm going to Texas with the incomparable Chrissy Mayer the week after that. So then we will bring back the OG Untoward Tuesday where you can call in. But I want a better call-in service. But we have much to get to and so little time. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. You know her. You love her. It's Michaelene Cardellano-Thompson, everyone. Hi, Mumsy.
Hi, Keanu. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm, of course, saddened like the rest of the world.
Yes. And also, we don't have to...
saddened and shocked by like the rest of the world, I'm sure.
Yes. So up top, obviously, we must mention...
it's unbelievable.
That is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny, but I don't even turn on the news anymore at all. And I really wasn't even paying attention to the computer for like the afternoon. I was doing some other things and I turned on the computer and I was just looking to see what was going on, and I see that I thought he was just in the hospital from this gunshot. I didn't know. I called Dad and I said, "Oh my God, they shot Charlie Kirk." He said, "Yeah, he's dead. They shot him dead." I'm like, I was in shock. I know everybody else was too. It's incredible that what is happening.
So I didn't know Charlie Kirk. I'm very not political, but of course, when we were about to do Eugene's stream today, our friend who we met at the wonderful Content Hotel, Gerard, was coming on and he said Charlie Kirk was just shot, and then we just kind of covered it as it went along, but there was no way that man was going to live through that.
Oh my God.
It's disturbing.
It's disturbing, and I did watch him. I mean, he was all over the internet, all over it every day. I mean, he was so good at what he did, and what a nice young man with a nice
He was
family.
31 years old.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It's disturbing. We're in a really weird way in this fucking country. My God.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of your mind, really.
Right.
So, I mean, he woke up this morning probably looking forward to his thing in Utah, and now he's gone. That's it.
What I saw that, so I started looking up things about him, and it seemed as if, like, yeah, maybe he was sort of not I wouldn't call him, from what I've learned, like a right wing, like, agitator or something. He just was open for discourse with everyone.
Steadfast in his beliefs. He was interesting and so intelligent, and he welcomed the people who didn't agree with him to come up to the front of the line and speak to him.
Yes, and I love
he was
that.
Never rude. They were rude to him. He was never rude. Not all of them were rude to him. But there are no words. There's just no words.
His last words. Yeah, his last literal word was violence.
Yeah.
Great.
Horrible.
That's awful. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, that's awful.
Seemed like a very nice man, and like,
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And my God, I mean, no, we covered it, and then, I mean, I don't know. We were getting texts from people like this, that, like everybody was praying for him. Fuck, I'm not the most religious person. I was praying for the man. Like, I'm going like, fuck this. And you see pictures of him and his family.
Of course. I have to turn this light off behind me because I don't think it's doing any good.
Okay. We love to watch you climb up on that chair, girl. Hell yeah.
That's funny. I'm very short. I'm very short.
Yeah, it's a giant chair compared to you. You just crawled up there.
I do. I climb on that. I climb on the other one to close my blinds here too. In my heels.
Oh my God.
I'm on
it's true. They need to ban outdoor speeches. Honestly, they do. The fact that
it's awful. Why? I mean, why do we have to live like this? I mean, and then the girl on the light rail in Charlotte just a half a week ago. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
And it does make me wonder, like, why would someone do this? I don't even know if somebody maybe can tell me in the chat, like, if the man that did this is in custody, but they arrested two different.
Yeah, he's not in custody.
He's not.
Nope. They're never going to find him. Okay. They will never find him because he was a hired hitman. And I'm going to go no further than that.
Well, yeah, don't say
hired hitman. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. So they won't find him. Or if they find somebody, it won't be the correct man. It'll be somebody that they deem unworthy for their
cause. We were watching we were like, oh, they seem to have apprehended this man, and this guy was like, no, please, like, don't take me away. And they were like dragging him away. This is not a laughing matter.
He was like a little roly-poly older gentleman, right?
Yes, and then they lifted him up. I'm like, oh my gosh, seems to be fighting a lot for. And then they arrested, and then they apprehended another man, and he also seemed unhinged, but I don't know.
No, they don't have any suspect right now. They don't have anybody in custody. I know they came out, the Utah police and whoever came out and said that they had somebody of suspicion, in custody, not in custody, but they were talking to somebody of suspicion. And I just saw it on the news. There's nobody that they have. No. So.
Well, no matter how you feel politically, this is a very fucking sad day, and
it totally is.
Nobody should ever be.
But that was a hired hitman.
Wait, don't say.
If you don't believe it, I can't understand
that. It's YouTube. So
he was a hired hitman, as far as I'm concerned.
And yeah, I did see that somebody had, 200 yards. Yeah. I saw somebody show something about somebody being on a roof or what have you, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. It
Right.
didn't seem like a fucking but it was almost, it's so disturbing. It was like a fucking Tarantino film. I've never seen anything like that, like in real life. And I mean, God, Jesus Christ. I mean, since the Kennedy assassination, right? Like,
And they
he
got the
just
wrong.
got
They
fucking,
yeah, that was a whole made up thing too, and they made up a whole story about.
well,
Yes, so
don't do
anyway,
conspiracies because of YouTube.
I'm I'm not. I didn't say one word about who's doing what to whom. Okay.
They've bugged us here. You know, I shot the Kirk. I shot the Kirk.
Stop that.
Is untoward. That was my cousin.
That was
Benny.
that was untoward.
I don't know where
Ralph
that.
Macchio.
It's not funny, but you got, yeah, it's too disturbing. It is very fucking disturbing,
That's
and
not good.
I don't know. Just covering it with Gerard. I'm so glad he came on the show today.
Oh, and speaking of Gerard, my goodness, he is so handsome.
He is very handsome
What a
and
gorgeous
huge.
man.
He was at the Content Hotel.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him. Yes.
So he was
from
already
me
booked
watching.
Yeah, he was already booked
My
on Gino's
psychotic,
show.
yeah, my psychotic weekend of watching just 48 hours of constant stuff.
Yes, you can't rip your eyes away from it.
No,
Exactly.
it's like watching a train wreck.
In a good way.
In a good way. In a good way. It is very fascinating.
My God. Gerard. Yeah, no, I have this picture of him. This is one of my favorite pictures from the behind the scenes of Gerard. Here he is with Lauren De Laguna. We were so delirious at this point. There
And
he is.
she's on his shoulders?
Yeah. I looked back in my phone. And I went, what? He doesn't even look like he's just lifting her up like it was
It's just not like
he's
no
the-
trouble at all. It's just like he's no trouble at all.
No, he's like, yeah, what's up? He drinks out of a pitcher like it's a cup, like it's just like a little solo cup. And look at Scarlett. Shout out Scarlett. We love you. She's
Yes,
like,
hi,
this.
Scarlett.
She's like, this is just another day in my life. So yeah, Gerard was on. Mom, I have to show you too. Even so, MJ Murphy. This psych gag, just people don't get it sometimes, but like, so MJ Murphy calls and she says, I left my shoes. Can you go get them? And then I'm like, the maids were like, we put everything that we found in y'all's rooms. Here's the key. It's in the maid's closet. And there was a huge shirt crumpled up in these shoes. And so I took the shoes and then and there was this thing in it. I thought it was a fucking bed sheet. Now let me show you.
Waiting to be shown. Waiting to be shown by Keanu Thompson. Waiting to be shown.
But could this belong to anyone but Gerard?
The handsome dude. Oh my gosh.
This is huge. Right. Very
I think I saw you doing something with that before. Not untoward or anything, but you said it smelled good.
It does smell good. I'm like, where did
What's
he
your
leave it?
aftershave, Gerard? Inquiring minds want to know.
I know it's huge. So Gerard, I forgot to mention it today because it was in sad times, but Jesus Christ, it's giant. But he's a very handsome, very funny man.
Yeah, he seemed really well read and very smart about everything that's going on in the world. So I watched some of that today too.
So Gerard, we have your shirt. It must be yours. Very handsome man. Very funny. Very poignant. Him and Eugene get along very well.
And why is my face so bright? Please tell me.
Did you put the thing?
I turn everything off. Why do I look like this?
Are you on your laptop?
Yes.
Go to the laptop and press. Okay. There is a button that looks like a sunshine.
It's the second button after escape.
I don't know, on your laptop. But if you press it down, then the laptop will get the brightness down. Take the brightness down.
Whereabouts would it be? I see two things that look like they could be sort of sunshines.
It's your okay. That's the up sunshine and the down sunshine.
Oh, so the down sunshine is littler than the up sunshine. Okay.
So press that a couple. There you go.
Okay, good. My God, I can't be so bright and angelic like that.
Well, now you look like the devil. I love it. Happy Untoward Tuesday, everyone. Yeah, and Scarlett is at Matt Mead's. Oh, Mom. Oh, Mickey. Yeah, I know they're still together. Scarlett and Matt Mead have a budding romance. Which
Oh my
love.
Goodness!
Tell us about.
They're cute together. They're cute.
Tell us about what your highlights of watching. What did you love about the content house? Since you were content hotel, since you were glued to the screen.
I mean, I liked a lot of it. It was funny and cute, and I have to say that Scarlett and Lila are very entertaining.
They are.
They're very entertaining, definitely. So I liked your jean outfit when you were dancing around doing Green Day, and when you were up there with Garrett and Luby. I love Luby. She's just such a lovely person. I loved the whole interaction when Stancil and Matt Mead and you were on the couch and the chairs with Scarlett.
Oh yeah. It's hard to even remember.
Those two boys didn't really know exactly what the fuck was going on.
There's the denim outfit that everyone's like, I mean, I see people going, she looks like trash. I'm like, we're in the mountains. It was a hardcore kind of fun outfit. Like, get out of here.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. See, you tell me to tell you all the things I liked or some of the highlights. I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, I love that. I was the first night, I think. So no, the first part of the first part of the 48-hour live stream, I was streaming until 8:30 in the morning. So sometimes it is hard for me to even. There was a lot going on. Yeah. And
then honestly, one day I didn't see you the whole day. So I did text you or even called you and said, just making sure you're there.
I was fine. I was like, I was there at 8:30 in the morning 6 a.m. because they needed relief. And then I was like twitching. Like I did an hour with like Chris Baldessano, maybe 2 hours because poor Fealty didn't fucking sleep the entire time. I slept very little as well.
And Fealty, what a gem, honestly.
I know.
He worked so hard. What a great guy to do all that. I mean, he didn't have not a break, I don't think.
Right. And then so I'm listening.
He's so talented.
He is. And I was listening and I'm like, okay. Then I walked down the hill because he's going, where are the night people? The night people. So then now the night people have gone to sleep and I'm like, okay, it's 6 a.m. Like, just walk down there, Kiki. Like, give them so now I'm holding wrist flexes dogs and I'm like, I don't know what to really even say, but that's what it is. It's not, I enjoy that about these 48-hour live streams. I wouldn't it's not as if it's fun to watch. You've seen all 3 of the content houses. Now this
Yes.
was Content
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah.
So it's different than it's like somebody just takes up the slack of it
Or
and
when
that's
it's
what
time.
happened.
Right.
Yeah,
I loved it.
exactly.
It was good. And your redhead friend who was on your podcast at the beginning,
MJ Murphy.
yes, she is adorable too. I mean, really, really cute, really
She's a
nice.
doll. She's a doll.
And your godson is a real human. He's so adorable.
Isn't
He's
he
grown
freaking
into a
cute?
little man already.
And he's fast and
He's
huge.
darling. Oh my
I love
God.
him. He
Yeah.
is darling. And then I was like, oh my, I remember that time, the 48 hour, no, the first day of the 48-hour live stream. Then it's 8:30. Then Chrissy walks in and she's got the bean. And he was like running around, and then I tried to put him up on the chair. He was like, "Bitch, get the fuck off me!" Like, what? Like,
It seems like Chrissy and Frank are handling, parenthood really well.
I think they are. They're
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
Not
it's a
just
lot.
not the parenting, just
No, it's a
was
lot. It definitely is.
it's a lot.
Doing
Right.
everything that they do and then having a small child.
Little baby
So,
running
yeah.
around.
He's cute though. Oh my gosh.
He
What a
is. He's
what a really
very
nice boy.
sassy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cute.
I
So,
think I have a cute picture of I'll send it to my oh, this is cute. This was at 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. So
and
sweet.
of course, I want to say Matt Mead and Stancil are very cute too. I don't want to leave anybody out.
They are so cute. I know. Look
Oh,
at
he's
them.
so cute.
He is
God.
cute.
What a little doll. Oh my gosh.
He is.
Does he look like Frank? Because I maybe saw Frank once on one of those pictures.
Everyone says Frank, but I see Chrissy. I don't
Well,
know.
he's very, I don't know. Chrissy seems a little Irish looking. He looks Irish, or I know she's
She's
German?
Norwegian. I believe.
Norwegian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's light, he's got light coloring. He's darling.
Yeah. Right. But no, he looks like a mixture of the two, like
Mhm.
how I look like you and Tom at different times, you know.
Mhm. Oh, you mostly look like me.
Now, not if you ask these pigs, they think I'm sick.
Oh, did I hear that today?
I worked on it with my hands.
Oh my God.
And then at that
Yeah,
point,
that
I'm like,
bitch.
all right.
Oh my God.
I listened and then I went, all right, now
You can't
don't
listen
you
to
put
all of
that
it.
evil on me. I'm like, God
She's
damn.
awful. She's awful. I'm just gonna say something, okay? I watched maybe
Please.
half of their show, and then I went back because I think it's the I Don't Know podcast, all right?
Mhm.
Because
I'll know.
literally, I wanted to start counting. This seems ridiculous. How many times she said, I don't know. The first 10 minutes alone, she said, I don't know 20 times. Okay.
And that's exactly what it is.
I kept
Yeah.
a tally. But after that, I couldn't rewatch all of that again. It's so putrid and disgusting.
No, it's funny because I was watching and then I'm like laughing along, like, whatever, okay, this is funny, blah, blah, blah. And then when it comes to, well, I don't want to say it. I don't know. I don't want to say it. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
not
Yeah.
pissed, Keanu.
I've been having a great day. This has been very interesting.
One time, quote unquote, she said, I don't know. I wasn't there. No shit.
Shit. I don't know. I wasn't there, but
They're
well, I don't know,
they're
but
literally spouting falsehoods. They are. They're literally making shit up. It's unbelievable.
anything that doesn't go with their narrative. But then I had about enough. And I heard she's like, well, I'm not going to say it. I ain't going to say it. Not going to say it. And I
She
kept
don't
hearing her
look
say it. I'm
well.
like, what?
She
She's
don't look
like,
well.
well, I don't know. But she looks like a friend of mine that I had when she was real sick.
Oh,
I'm like, don't you put that evil on me. Like, I'm like, okay, now you're just creeping me out. Now I'm turning this off. Like, I'm not sick, bitch. Like, shut up. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ugh, it's so
okay,
weird.
and just 2 other petty things I'm gonna say,
I
okay?
love, yes.
Okay, I already said that the other one, Jackie says, "Hold on." Well,
Hold
so
on.
does Haley. She says, "Hold
Hold on.
on."
Hold
But
on.
also Jackie, I knew she said another word, and she says this word. She says, "Important."
Important.
Important.
She's just a bitch, and it's important.
No,
That she's
Haley
a
says
bitch.
important. No, Haley says
Haley
important.
says, this
Jackie
is
says
important to
important.
us.
This is important with her southern accent and her bad diction. So I see you two have no social redeeming value in probably most people's eyes.
No, it was all I could even. It was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, all right, now they're going to assume. I couldn't even believe. I'm like, all right, yeah. They went back because of course I go, Eugene. Eugene, did I break my megaphone? Hello,
I love that he's just speaking right out loud.
Eugene. Eugene, we're in the middle of something. We're in the middle of something. Go outside. It was really important.
It was really important what he had to say.
Important. I don't know. It
Hold
was
on.
really
Hold
important.
on.
Hold on. Y'all hold on. I made it with
They're just
my
disgusting.
hand.
The stuff that they were spouting, honestly, it was about the content house or the content hotel. They had no fucking clue what they were talking about.
That's why they
It was
said, I
incredible.
don't know 20 times.
Yeah, it
They
was just in
said
10 minutes. I
10
can't. It
minutes.
must have been 100 times at least during the whole show.
I
I
worked
know.
on it with my hands.
And I did go like, I mean, I was like kind of, I was tuning in and out, but then when they go, well, Kiki must be sick or something.
I saw that.
Eh,
Something wrong
don't
with
you
them.
put that evil on me. What the fuck? Ew. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yes, I see you. Look at they say, Michaelene.
Who
Where
says
is it?
Michaelene?
Michaelene.
Who says that? Just Kevin.
Somebody said it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, they did. I'm not allowed to read the chat. I try to keep my eyes focused on Keanu.
It's Untoward Tuesday. So I was watching, no, I have to, yes. Put the blinders on, Michaelene.
Trying.
Watch little sticky Kiki. I'm so ill. Bitch, get out. Jesus Christ.
Look like that. Those two look ill. Good God.
They're mentally ill.
They are mentally ill.
But this is not the time for those ladies. There was not honestly anything that I even saw in there that I was like, I was expecting to be like, oh, this will be fun to watch. It really wasn't.
It was not. It was
falling asleep.
It was boring. I watched half of it. It was boring. I thought I can't watch any more of this. But I can go back and see if I can start counting the I don't knows.
No, I'm definitely gonna. I don't know. I'm just well, I wasn't there. I don't know. But
I'm just a
I wouldn't
dumb
want somebody to take
redhead.
their hand around my waist. I don't know. Yeah, okay, right. You're waiting.
Oh yeah, groping. Good God.
Groping. They're like, that's just for clickbait, KK.
Oh, and then they said something like the little creepy one, the redhead, not the redhead, the other one. I can't remember their fucking names. So nondescript. Their names and them. Said something like, oh, and we know personal things that we should not know about Kiki and her mother.
Oh yeah. Like, why? Because I'm open and honest, and so
And
are
what the
you.
fuck do you think you know, except for one silly story? What the fuck?
We
Okay.
should know those things about them.
They're
Okay.
just so moral and above board in their own minds.
Oh God. Somebody hit them with a board. Disgusting. I'm like, I honestly today, because I was excited, they were boring me.
They were boring. I couldn't even finish watching it. I watched half of it, maybe half of it. And then
Swear
I
to
had
God, I
to
fell
turn
asleep.
it
And
off.
then I wake up and they're like, she used to have a lot. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right. I had a tan and then I put a little spray tan over it.
Yeah, what's a
All
big
right.
fucking
Like,
deal? Okay.
freaks.
I thought you
These
looked good,
women.
Keanu. I thought you looked good. So
No,
I
I know.
don't
I'm
think
getting it
I
from
don't
all
think they
sides.
look good. And I think that the redhead looks cross-eyed. You better watch your eyes, Red, because they're kind of crossing when you're talking, mostly when you're speaking evil.
It's all that staring at a screen watching me, you know.
Yeah. They're squinty and she's cross-eyed and she's speaking evil about you.
I know. It's like, God damn.
Talk
I'm
about
like,
the devil.
if y'all bored me today, then do better. I don't know what to tell you. But
The thing is, they're like having an expose of the Content Hotel, but they knew nothing about it.
they weren't
So
there. Right. They
you
weren't
know,
there.
and then when they spout the shit about an Airbnb, it's ridiculous. Okay.
The other funny thing is, it's just all these people I've never seen. That's why I was talking about that crazed woman, Mint. We had her on our show.
Oh my
It's like,
God. They
I
said
went-
you were just horrible to Mint. You went hard. Kiki went hard on Mint.
Well, yeah, because it was shocking. It was shocking. This woman I haven't thought about in what, 2 years? I just went like, what are you doing? I thought it was I thought it was funny that she did it, but I did it. But I also, like, it makes me want to go, are you all right? But and then people are like, well, maybe it was a joke that didn't land. I'm like, no, I think she's in a horrific relationship or something. I don't know, because I'm not in that world. I have no idea. So of course I cover it. And
I remember when she was on our show. I do. I thought she was kind of odd, but you were so nice to her.
I know. That's what I say.
Nice
Like,
to her. Yeah.
how could I be like, that's why I thought it was funny to cover, because I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
And you know, these naysayers, okay, Keanu, they really don't know you, because if they knew you, they would see how nice you are to everyone. You're
I know.
gracious and nice and funny and to everyone, whether you maybe don't like them, but to me, you like everybody.
You
do.
You know,
you give more people more chances than I would ever in my entire life.
Which brings me to my next thing, actually, because at some point, nice Kiki dies. Okay. It's like, then, all right, you gotta fucking, no one there would say that I'm like a bitch or anything like that. I was not treated poorly by anyone. I didn't treat anyone poorly. It was nothing but, it's okay, Eugene.
I said the king of his castle has to go in his bathroom so he can talk.
Who was it? Oh,
yeah, thank you, Mickey. They got to kick out of door like, if you don't mind, the king of his castle has to go in his bathroom. So he can talk.
Well, you're being a kind king. Thank you.
Yes, very kind.
I felt bad.
She's Italian. She likes the men.
And now I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
No, I'm charming, warm, nice. I couldn't be fucking nicer. And I don't dislike anyone. I didn't dislike anyone there. I can't understand people that weren't even there hating on me, which I find funny. Honestly, okay, here, I'll show you this because I thought this was hilarious. This is the moment I got there. Now, these are people that have nothing to do with the event, but can't stand. These are people that can't stand people. Maybe the prospect that they're having a good time. This is before the live stream started. I was looking for this. And I didn't even know it because they never tag me in it because they're cowards. This is some crazed woman that clips everyone all the time. Obviously doesn't like me, but I'm pretty sure I know who she is. I posted one selfie, okay? I posted one selfie. It's starting. The content house is starting. Look at the comments on this, Mom. And it just makes me laugh. Okay. Wow. So I post this selfie.
That's cute.
It's cute. This woman, obviously just a deranged, insane woman who has nothing else to do with her life. So it says dead eyes, nothing going on upstairs.
I saw that comment. I did.
Wait.
I don't know where. Okay.
And then the comments are
You'll have to read them because I can't see them.
She's already fell off the balcony chasing bugs. I thought that was actually pretty funny. All right. Sure. All right. I'll get that.
Everybody likes lightning bugs. Shut up.
Yeah, right. And I didn't. And then why does she have simps? I mean, shit. This is not a bad photo. It's just a fucking selfie, for Christ's sake. Yeah, whores develop this stare. This is, again, a you problem, not a me problem.
It is rude.
They close up on my skin. Forget the eyes. That's some dead ass skin. Collagen and brains have left the building. Listen, I have a tan. I'm 32. I don't know what you would like from me, but very good. Never had there been a more vapid, unlikable bish in the Dabbleverse. First of all,
God.
Darlings, I'm not a part of the Dabbleverse. You all have nothing without me, honestly. That's all you do. And the anger with this, the anger.
They're angry. I don't understand it.
A more unlikable bish in the Dabbleverse. Where the fuck did she even come from? Is this the level of fame Carolina firework money can buy you? Mommy's got the money. So money to get you a meeting, Keanu C. Thompson, but you're going to have to suck the D.
Unfucking
Mom,
believable.
they're unbelievable.
They know nothing about us. Nothing. I wouldn't mind seeing her in a bukkake video. Now that's kind of nice, I suppose. I don't know what bukkake is.
Yeah. It's like where they, I guess he's being like, oh, you know, she has a pretty face. Let's all just come on it.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Ore. I am. I'm also, that's a nice picture. I mean, fuck, what do you want from me? Like, this is even before the whole fucking thing started. She didn't even know where Alaska was on a map. She's insanely fucking dumb. She has the body of a heroin addict. At risk of sounding, oh, here's a nice one. I liked it. I dropped it a like. At risk of sounding like a simp, her eyes don't look dead to me. Thank you. I'll follow you, Troll Hunter.
Thanks, Troll Hunter.
Villa Roma is where Keanu belongs, and that's not a compliment. These people are angry, Mom.
They are. They don't even fucking know anything about that place. And it is because you guys are all such great friends having the best time.
Right.
I mean, I saw it. You are all having the best time.
We were just having a good fucking time. And I'm sorry, Karl, that your show didn't land and that you feel sad about it. But I believe she is 5 steps below bimbo. I mean, it just goes on. She's gross. I bet she poops. That's a weird thing to say. Everyone poops. You can almost detect the chest pimples. I don't know if that's a small boobs joke. A lot of wheeze, dead eyes. I'm sorry. These people would fucking love to look like me. And that was just a silly selfie I took. They couldn't fucking stop.
Y'all should send us pictures of you in your basement dwellings.
It's terrible. Terrible. Nice podcast, stupid. Thanks for the $2. Hey, Michaelene, love that hair color on you. Burgundy? No.
What kind of it's kind of oh, is that nice podcast stupid, that man?
He only spends $2 to say strange things. Yeah.
He's the one with the big stupid glasses and the helmet and you can't see him. Is that nice podcast stupid? What's his name? Dan.
Does he? I know. I never even watched, but I'm glad.
Yeah. Your friend Ashley is
Ashley, yes, they're buddies.
Is that a nice podcast stupid?
I guess, but thank you for the $2. It's not Burgundy.
Well, even if it was, fuck you. Okay, you're not being nice to me.
We know you. Pay a little more money to ask us a real question.
I was gonna literally answer him. I did just dye my hair 2 hours ago. So
right. What's wrong with a burgundy hair color?
It's not really burgundy. It's just the color that's coming out on the.
He was being nice. Oh, okay.
He was being nice.
All right. Well then,
nice. Are you Dan? Are you Dan?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. I don't know. Does he wear a fucking big sunglasses and a thing? I don't know. Anyway, well, thank you for being nice.
Yes, I being nice. Thank you. I take back the fuck you. Okay.
See, also, I'm so fucking. I'm like, okay, well, maybe he was being nice. That's
yeah, well,
fine.
you thought that, but I thought he was just because I've seen him and his personality a little bit.
Yeah, he's not exactly.
He doesn't really like you or me. I don't think.
No, he doesn't like me. I don't know why. And again, if Dan met me in person, he'd be like, she is really a fucking just fun-loving, nice person. I'm not like a fucking monster or anything.
Keanu likes everything and everybody always.
I give everyone the benefit
to the detriment of herself. She likes people who are so gross. It's unbelievable.
You're telling me.
I worked on it with my hands.
You are telling me.
Michaelene.
I'll forever love Kevin for singing my name.
I love Kevin. And Kevin is going to love what I'm going to get to next because I'm going to put it very succinctly because I was trying to be nice before. But you pushed me too far. And then I'll tell you what really fucking happened. Thank you for the $4.99, Kevin. Shout out to you. Always. When are you coming to Waikiki? I want to meet you two. I would love to. My name is Hawaiian. We will book a comedy show there. Maybe we'll book a live podcast there. We don't know.
That would be fun.
Thank you for the $2. Only I can pay $2 to say a stupid thing. That's right.
We should go to Hawaii. I have a woman in my class who her son and daughter-in-law and her grandchildren live in on Maui. She's going there now to watch the 2-year-old because they're taking a vacation. So she comes and goes back and forth to there. She said, "Do you want to go to? You can help me watch the 2-year-old. I'll take all the help I can get." She said.
You're like, yes.
I said I've only been there one time, but not Maui. It was just on Oahu, Waikiki, and Makaha Beach, and we should go because I did tell her because your name is Keanu.
Can I come?
Of course.
I know.
I wouldn't go there without you. Yeah. I wouldn't go there without you.
There's like a few places on my list, but I'm shocked at myself. I haven't been to Hawaii, so
yeah.
Oahu, please. Okay, I love it. I love to see a new name in the chat. Unless you're not new, and I just didn't notice. But thank you.
Diamonds and henna. I never saw that before.
Johnny Claire always has my back in Gino's chat because Gino and I differ politically a little bit. Johnny Claire always makes jokes that make me laugh. If you don't like Kiki, there's something wrong with you. There is something wrong with you.
That's nice, Johnny.
Yeah,
Claire.
It's true. I earned that right. He says. That's right. $2. Yeah, listen, the only $2 warrior here is push-ups, and he earned that right. Push-ups was there at the Content Hotel. He had a marvelous time.
I don't know if
But
I saw push-ups.
I certainly saw him, and he as he always is, just marvelous, just having
Yeah.
the best time. I
I
have to.
saw Araya. She's gorgeous and
She's beautiful. Yes,
yeah, really lovely. And I saw Goodnight Mister. What a doll.
I know, what a doll. I know, it
Oh,
was really
yes.
nice to meet Araya in real life, and
Yeah.
Goodnight Mister in real life, and yeah, I mean, truly, the people that are shitting on it, well, number one, they weren't there. The people that were there, it just wasn't their I hate to say the word cope. I think they're coping because it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. Because they are so in their internet element. And now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this, if that's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry I keep walking over your words.
You're not at all. You're not at all.
I must be keyed up tonight or something.
Bricked up, ready to go.
It's the dye. It sunk into my brain.
It's the burgundy hair dye.
I'm closing my mouth.
You're
I'll
too sweet,
zip
Mickey.
it up.
Thank you. She is. Isn't she beautiful?
She is. She's beautiful.
Right. So
I like her look. You know, she's got a long face like me, and
yeah,
it's a different kind of look. I love that.
we love an angular face.
Yeah,
and we
I
love
have
you.
I have like this really high forehead and just a really long face. I always think I have a really long face, and she's got that kind of cool look too. So I'm complimenting you, Araya, and I'm complimenting me.
In one fell swoop.
In one fell swoop.
Right.
All right,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna shut up now. Shh.
No, you don't have to shut up. So today I'm watching WATP with Karl Hamburger, Herburger, Heburger. And
Is his real name Hamburger?
I think it's Herburger. I was trying to be very diplomatic and very nice. And I had a great time with him, Adam Bush, his wife, Jenny Jingles, during the Content Hotel, right? They got there. Karl admittedly barely came out of his room because he was diligently looking at clips to pull up of Steel Toe. Okay. As if that's what this would be about. Their grave mistake is that he was embarrassed that they were the one live event. Sorry. And it probably hurt their feelings that this show, the one with me, Gino, Kumia, Chrissy, it was all people there just to have fun and fucking the stand-up show. Everybody did great. They even fucking said it on their show. And they were there. It was very packed in the room, but Karl is used to Patty Melty, Hackamania deal, like where he thinks that he's living in this world that he thinks that everybody gives a shit about Aaron Imholt, okay? And it just wasn't the event for that. So, I mean, for Christ's sake, Gino fell asleep during the event. I don't know if you saw this. But I went to support. Don't know if you saw this video. So here's their video. I'll let it play. I'll put it on mute. He was embarrassed that there weren't that many ticket sales for it, and Eugene fell asleep.
Is he sleeping sitting up?
Wouldn't that better mood be like, I didn't even know there was an event?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Like, I don't associate with the bottom feeders of the internet.
Yeah, instead he's just like.
So it's really not. It's not okay. Listen, I'm not gonna lie about it like they would do. Gino was exhausted, and I didn't think that it was like poor. I mean, there were people there. I think they were just like, why are we watching videos of a man in Minnesota? Like that's what it was. So then, and again, you could see them, and they're going to complain about the setup and blah, blah, blah. We didn't have long enough cords, and Gino is asleep. And, but I was there rallying with them, like, wait, this is And like, it's fine. Like, I made some jokes. Yes, I shouted out from the audience. It's not a heckle. It made the show better, in my opinion. But it's just not the place to come and like do this like weird steel toe material. And I could tell Karl was getting flustered. But his biggest mistake was Karl goes, and I'm sure you guys know that you heard this. So Anthony Cumia he was supposed to be on their show. And that's, Karl just has a big erection for Anthony Cumia. My God. I mean, you would think. And Anthony, is actually a broadcaster. And
does Anthony know that?
Well, if he did know it, then I think that he would have ran out of there faster to go to a different event. But no, Karl is just he just loves Anthony, and who doesn't love Anthony? But Anthony could do both. He, killed on stage and fucking is a broadcaster. I think that little Karl looks up to him, and I think he was very disappointed after he sat in his room all day pulling up clips of Steel Toe and Stuttering John that Anthony wasn't going to be there. So Chrissy goes, how about I get Rich to come on the show? And then Rich goes, oh, I'll just have to see how I feel after I golf. And then, but that's just Rich Voss. Okay. He's a comedian. And then Karl goes, fuck you. We don't need you. Right. Because a group full of people, the only tickets you probably sold, Karl, for that event were people wanting to see Anthony. So you would think that he would go, all right, good. Let Rich come on. Maybe I'll veer off of my little clips about Steel Toe a little bit. But no. Then Rich, who was just making a joke, I don't think he had any intention of not coming in. He walks in, Mom, and Karl goes, and Rich Voss is a fucking great fucking comedian, a legend. Mm-hmm. And he walks in, people are like, yay, yay, yay. Karl goes, fuck you. Don't you dare, Rich. Don't you dare. And then Rich sits down and he goes, maybe 5 minutes. And then Karl goes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Voss, everyone, like, get the fuck out. I must stay with my clips.
Oh my God.
So right after that, which is a major fucking misstep. Just get off of your clips for a second and you have Rich Voss here. Like, this could have saved your shitty show. It could have saved it. And I was trying to be nice on Monday. All right. But Karl was the one that said it was poorly attended. And I was trying to be nice, and it was. I might have been the only one in the room who knew anything about Aaron. Everybody else is going, what are we talking about? Fuck, Chrissy didn't even know. And she does great because she's a comedian. And then she went away as well. And I'm not saying the show was not, they did what they do. But I think that the crowd was like, okay, what is this? So then Chrissy and I walk out into the, are you watching the thing?
I'm watching you.
Oh, I'm
watching you. No, I don't know what's happening. I'm watching you. I'm looking.
I got scared. I got scared. I was boring.
What? No, I'm watching you. But where's
I got scared?
Going?
I was boring you.
But where are my eyes going? I'm looking straight at you.
You looked just now as like Karl's audience looked during his podcast, which made me feel scared.
Well, no, I don't know how to make
I'm teasing, Mom. I'm teasing
you. I don't know. I'm looking straight at you. What does it look like? Just tell me.
Now it looks great. Now it's good. Yeah. So after he shooed Rich Voss away, and people were falling asleep, much like Eugene, just completely.
He was very tired.
He was very tired, but he was dead asleep. So this is the basic audience member at his program, which he thought was going to be a hit. But he was like, I had to stand here because the cord wasn't long enough. And then he shooed Rich Voss away. And it was awkward. After that, Chrissy and I go outside to kvetch. Rich walks up to us and says, I've never in my life been when I walk into a podcast, people don't go, oh, let's veer off what we were going to do. Sit down. Let's be funny. But Karl isn't a comedian. Karl wants to impress like people, I don't know, in his little boxes in the Dabbleverse. And that just wasn't what it was about.
I don't know anything about him. I've just been introduced to him recently, like when you were on with all those morons and he was kind of sitting back while they beat you up, but he was like, had a dumb look on his face.
Oh, you mean at this moment?
Bitch.
She's like, you're retarded.
You retard.
She's too dumb to talk to you.
You retard. You dumb bitch.
She's dumb.
Vicky, jump off a cliff.
You are so wrong. I could
so
show
wrong,
the
you
fucking
think.
receipt.
Incapable of taking
Whatever.
offense.
You're the dumbest cunt ever.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
won that, by the way. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Those
and-
are his friends. Yeah.
Yes, and he just sat there and didn't say word one in your defense or even be nice to you. He just had that dumb fucking smile on his face.
He's like, oh, I don't know what to say.
And you kept saying you like him and he's kind of a friend. He's no friend.
No. Right. And he hates that I won that entire thing.
Yeah.
It was 6 against 1 and I won. It was
He
me.
seems
Oh my God. Yeah.
He seems, just from what I hear or know or see, he seems very insecure.
Clearly insecure. Thank you, Michaeline.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
insecure.
it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that.
So
Really.
that is exactly what the point I was going to get to. So I was trying to be nice. I said I had fun. I didn't fall asleep. It was fine. I was there for about half of it. I chimed in, blah, blah, blah. I was having a ball. Like, it's great. I'm here, whatever. So then I walk outside with Chrissy. Rich Voss walks up to us after he was shooed away. And he says, what the fuck was that? I can't believe I've never in my life been shooed away from a podcast. When I walk into a podcast, people veer off of their little clips and go, yeah, let's have fun. Like, what are you doing? And I said, he's not a comic. He is thinking that people know who this man from Minnesota is. He's like, and it brought the thought to my mind where it's like, if Rich Voss walks into Compound Media, do you think they're going to go, no, Rich? If Rich Voss walked into a Kumia show, do you think they go, no, Rich? If Rich Voss walked into a fucking Legion of Skanks show, they go, no. We have to talk about Aaron Imholt now and Stuttering John. Get out. No.
Sorry, we don't have time for you.
We don't have time for you. It would never fucking happen.
Right.
So, and it was an embarrassment. And
Mhm.
I'm not making it up. He literally came up to us and was like, I've never been treated like this. So, of course, after the fact, I'm like, that was a failure.
So
I have to. So, yes, of course, they rag on Aaron so much. I have to call Aaron and tell him he shooed Rich Voss away. And it was embarrassing. And I wouldn't have just gone around and said that. I didn't say it to anybody, but all they do is cover Aaron. So I'm just laughing about it, like, I can't even believe what I just witnessed. And then I have the man telling me, I've never been treated like that. What the fuck is he doing? That's bizarre. So then I go and sit down. So then I go out to the bar. And Karl is sitting there with Adam Bush and whatever, some other twerp that tried to talk to me about steel toe. I'm like, you need to relax. Like, this is not you. It's going to be okay. And Karl's sitting there. He looks suicidal, Mom. Suicidal. Okay. This is an hour after Karl's little poorly sold podcast about Aaron and Stuttering John, where he literally shooed Rich Voss away. He
What's
looks
wrong with
suicidal.
him?
So I sit down next to him and he almost had tears in his eyes, Mom. And before I could even get a word out, he said, I know you're going to go back to Kevin Brennen and tell him all about this. Kevin Brennen, which, well, now I am.
Of
Well,
course.
now Kevin will hear it. That was not, I was just going to say good show, buddy, but
This, for the record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
he, with tears in his eyes, Mom, I just sat down and like, I was about to say, good show, man. Like, no. And he went, I know what you're going to do. You're going to go tell Kevin Brennen about all of this. And it was a disgrace and it was poorly sold and nobody was there. And I went, bro, I had a ball. Like, I'm not going to go tell Kevin.
You're not that person. They're, what the fuck?
And he was literally.
But do I understand this correctly that he is saying mean shit about you now?
Oh, now he's just saying mean shit about the content house,
No.
how hotel, how, oh God, Adam Bush couldn't get there easily enough. And
I feel like I heard that.
Yes. And how Mersh was right. And here's the good things and the bad things. And but he couldn't say, but then they had to come and watch our show and he couldn't fucking say because it would be a lie that any of us did poorly on stage. You did poorly on stage, Karl. And then Adam Bush had some choice words to say. Adam, this man.
He's that little skinny face.
Sing a night, bitch.
Good night, bitch.
Who's Adam Bush? That good-looking man
from Buffy? Well, I was nothing. I was excited.
I never watched that show.
Me neither. But
he looks like a skinny-faced man.
Well, that's him in his yesteryear.
Oh yeah, he looks pointy-faced and maybe not in a good way.
Right. So he's a little older now, but I had a nice time with Karl, with his wife, with Adam Bush. Then today they have to cope. And it was like Adam's favorite things about and least favorite things about the content hotel. This is what they have to do. They have to shit on it and also kind of say nice things. It was like Adam said something about I had really nice conversation with Adam, and it was ridiculous of what he said. Like Keanu's a schizophrenic homeless woman, but then after 5 minutes, and then she said in 5 minutes, like some really poignant things, and I was excited to stream with her. And yes, it was like 4 a.m. and they were trying to cool off the computer, and we never got to it, but. I'd say the same thing here. So that I thought that was kind of funny. But then when they lie and say, well, then Keanu and Gino, if you bring up Mersh, can't even remember what he said. No, if you bring up Melton, they spit on the ground.
Garrett and Steve even just said,
fuck them. We didn't bring them up at all. Him up at all. Not at all.
He's just another liar.
I know. Look at him. Liar. And he shot the only lesbian in Buffy.
Sing a night, bitch.
Good night, bitch.
Good night, bitch.
But if you hang out with them in real life and try and be nice, and they're comfortable in their boxes, but they can't make eye contact. They all have some form of autism.
That's what I said.
Somehow they didn't turn out trans. It's a shame.
I was nothing but fucking nice to them. I was nothing but
always, Keanu. You're always gracious. Always.
Right. And I knew that they were going to bring me up a bunch. And I'm going like, well, that's just a bold-faced lie that me and Gino spit on the ground. And when he asked me, like, I do remember this because we had a conversation about it. And I said, this is what I said. What's your problem with Patrick Melton? I said, he says violent things about me. His fans say violent things to me. I realize, and I know I said this to him. I'm like, I realize that I used to have an OnlyFans. I've had jokes about it for fucking years. I didn't say, well, he told people to Google my nudes. I realized that assholes fucking leak them on the internet. I didn't expect Adam Bush to just bold-faced lie about us. for the benefit of Karl, who is embarrassed by his shitty show. You're going to tell Kevin Brennen about this, aren't you?
They're gonna say you made that up.
I didn't make it up. Haven't I been saying it? It was insane. It was insane. Before I even said a word, you're going to tell Kevin Brennen about this, aren't you? I said, he's like, yeah, you're going to read I gave Karl a hug before he left the last night. And
Incredible.
I said, I promise I'll never read your text again. He said, you're going to tell Kevin Brennen, and I know you'll read my text to him, so I'll never text you again. Karl, hamburger.
Okay.
You're dismissed. Okay.
Right.
Like,
Okay.
enough.
Right.
Yeah. It's
I'll
enough.
never
of
text
you.
you again. Okay. Who cares? And all these people, they act like they're harming you by mentioning your nudes. They act like they're like shaking you up or doing
No.
something. And you know what? Fuck all of you all. Okay.
Right. First of all, you're welcome that assholes leaked them for free. Okay.
Right.
You're
Like,
welcome.
what the fuck? Okay. Grow the fuck up. All of you.
Grow up. No, they're like, and they just can't get to me. And it's bizarre. And I just go like, where the fuck did that come from?
They're just trying to like shame you or something. And
right.
You're not
I
ashamed
expect
of
more
that.
from
Who
you.
cares?
Right. Adam, I thought you were
You shouldn't
more of a
be, and
liberal
you
man.
shouldn't be. You know what? Women can do whatever the fuck they want. We don't need you to approve it. All of
No,
you.
we
Women
don't
and
need
men
to.
alike, we don't need your approval. She doesn't need your approval.
No, it was a gross, bizarre, like exaggeration. No one brought up Patrick Melton. Literally, like it just didn't happen. When he asked me why we were fans of his, we had this conversation, and I said, he says violent things about me. His fans say violent things about me. They say all the time, I get messages about fucking Jason Scoop was right, you stupid whore.
Oh
I
my
never
God,
once
it's
said,
unbelievable.
I never once got mad about him being like, oh, he told everybody to Google your nudes. I know they're out there. And then I have a fucking joke about it. Like, shut up. It's stupid. But he has to impress. He has to impress Karl, who is the arbiter of live podcasts where people fall asleep, It's just what happened. I mean, I was trying to be nice earlier. Oh, I know you're going to tell Kevin about this. Gino is the most fucking, I'm sorry. He's the most awake, alive human being on earth. And you couldn't even captivate him, Karl. We're sorry. So
Funny.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah.
Fuck
You had a
off.
great time. You got paid. We all did. They took care of us. We got paid very well. We're sorry that your little podcast about Aaron didn't go the way you wanted. And I will be telling Kevin Brennen about it now. So
He might already know.
I'm sure he knows. I'll go right on there.
This for the record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, he might be on tonight.
That's the thing about Kevin, Karl. He is really, really butthurt about Kevin Brennen. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But again, like I said before, I don't try and be friends with everybody, but I try and see where people are coming from.
You do.
And then when you fuck with me enough after I've been nothing but fucking nice. Kevin is always Kevin. I've known Kevin 10 fucking years. Karl, there's no amount of you fucking trying to convince me that he's not a good guy because he says you have club feet and that your wife is your mom. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? I looked at your feet. They don't seem like they're clubs. So like
maybe he meant webbed feet.
Okay. Yes, Karl has webbed feet. Absolutely.
There you go.
So
he must have misunderstood or misrepresented it. It's webbed feet.
It was webbed feet. Oh, well, see, and you know what?
He can swim.
Shoes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
webbed feet. You can really swim really well.
So if Karl has webbed feet, actually, then he should have come to the pool instead of sitting and doing steel toe clips in his
Yeah,
hotel room.
right. I mean, webbed feet. You would have been the star there at the pool.
He would have been the fastest swimmer.
He would have, without even his arms. All he had to do was kick his webs.
He just like kick his little feet, and then like, oh my god, look at him! It's like the Disney Channel original movie.
Karl, go!
13th year.
Go, Karl, go!
Oh.
Go, Karl, go!
You would have had a webbed feet competition. They would have had a race. You would have won, and then you could say you were.
And then you would be
proud of
happy.
something.
Gosh, you won something. That would have been great.
Web toe Karl. Web toe Karl. Web toe Karl. Let's go web toe Karl. So that is succinctly what I was trying to say. You offended Rich Voss, which he's not actually offended. He doesn't give a fuck about you, obviously. Was trying to do you a favor. He told us that. Then you looked suicidal, tears in your eyes at the bar. I was just going to come up to you and say nice things, and you said you're going to tell Kevin Brennen about this, aren't you? And then you decided to shit on the content hotel, and we're sorry that it's just not, maybe it's just not for you. It's just not for you, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it looked pretty fun to me. It looked like you guys were having a great time. It looked like you were treated well, and everything was really fun. And I don't know, the whole thing looked excellent. And yes, Keanu, I thought your outfit for the Caesar night was magnificent. Nobody could pull that off except you.
Thank you.
You are beautiful.
Exactly.
Statuesque, beautiful. And anybody who talks about you, they're just fucking jealous of you.
Oh my gosh. These women, they were so boring today.
I worked on it with my hands.
I wish I could see them in that outfit.
Right. So, bitch, I'm not fucking sick. You're sick. And we're sick and tired of you. It's like,
yeah,
I was so
sick for
excited
saying
to
that.
cover. Yeah. I was so excited to cover them today. And I'm like, this is just boring me.
It was so boring. I thought it was going to be so much more. That's why I tuned in. And then like I said, I watched it maybe halfway. And then I kind of went back to see if I could count how many times they said, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I got 10 minutes in, and 20 times she said, I don't know.
20 times.
Look.
20 times. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't know.
Maybe this is insane, but I did do that.
No, it's not insane. That's what they would do. They're probably just going, you know how many times Kiki said bing, bing, bing? It was 50 times today. Bing, bing, bing. And then she's like, okay, well, did you get the 50-second bang? She's like, sorry, boss. Bing, 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 bing. You're right. There were 5 more bings. So please, that's not.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to know,
I wanted to count all of them, but it was just not worth my quality of life to do that. I thought, oh my God, why am I doing this?
Right. It's like, yeah, because you listened to 10 minutes of it, but they would sit through the whole thing and count the bings. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
That's their kind of bizarre.
And it's only because I had already seen what they had already done, like for the first half, or maybe, I don't know, a third of the show. I couldn't watch all of it because I was so bored with it. So
it was bored. I fell asleep.
Thought, if I go back and I start counting, I'm still going to be bored with it.
I literally fell asleep. I was like, this is going to be so much fun to cover. There was nothing.
Just like, you know what? Just like Gino fell asleep for Karl. You know what? They're all on the same.
I know.
They're all on the same level, basically.
Absolutely. So these are your people, Karl. You make people fall asleep.
Yeah. So maybe you should team up with the petty social girls. The petty antisocial girls. You guys,
they're all in the same crew. They're all in the same crew.
You could all like bore each other to death.
They are boring. They're boring themselves to death. Anybody that didn't have fun there, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But you're not a part of the crew. You just thought people wanted to hear about Aaron, and it was embarrassing. And I'll just never forget the look in Carl's eyes when just tearful. You're going to go and tell Kevin Brennen about this, aren't you? I said, I was not about to say anything about Kevin Brennen, but okay. Now that you've given me that.
Just for the record, this is the best time I've ever had in my life.
So you're welcome. You are a farce, and it's sad. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Eugene's about to start, so we must make our leave.
Okay.
Peek in the pit of your day, Michaelene.
The whole day was a pretty good peak. Just hung out, did some artwork, and I don't know.
Did some
Listened to
artwork?
music. Yeah, Zach sent me these cats to do artwork on. So
cute. Like
really cute. It's like a beaded thing. I mean, I know it's really going to be gorgeous. I've got 8 of them to do. So
hang on one second. Hey, Gene. Gene, have you started?
Yeah.
You started already? I thought I had till 11:30. I can't wrap it up. But I love you. Okay. So Gene has started early. So
well, that's okay. Well, that's okay. We're gonna get off now.
I thought he was just talking to them, or else I wouldn't have been.
Is he getting annoyed with us talking? We can.
No, I was getting fucking annoyed with him. I'm like,
well,
are you really?
We're used to him. You don't have to get annoyed with him.
We love you all. I'm not annoyed with him. I thought he was just chatting, but
no, that's all right. He's just in the background, not bothering anybody.
Yeah, just like he was here. Their shithole show. Wow, what a banger it was. Gina was actually very well rested here, Karl. So this is how boring y'all are. How about that? I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, Keanu. This has been fun. It was good. So
there you have it. You guys are the eels, hips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. This was the peak of my day. And
this is the peak of my day too. I had a pretty good day. So
we will see you. I'm going to be in Boca Raton, Florida this weekend. And then next week I'll be with Chrissy Mayer in Texas. So refer to my Instagram and/or X for my comedy dates, and listen to the new Keanu cast. It just came out last night with Michaelene and I, and rest in peace, Charlie
Kirk. It was so sad. It's such a sad thing. So
it really is.
Everybody's thinking about him and his family. So
prayers for him and his family.
We love you guys for joining us.
We love you guys with the eels, hips, the cat's pajamas, and
the bees knees. Kiki and Mickey out. Love you. See you. Thanks for joining us. Bye.